Why kids aren't falling in love with reading. So I talked to a lot of parents, and when I explained to them that our students are 5, 6, 7 years old and are already reading at a high school level, I met with confessions of, my child doesn't read, at least not in the way that I used to. And what they mean by that is that when they were in school, they gobbled up everything from Harry Potter to Hardy Boys. So why are parents seeing a major drop in the number of kids that are reading voraciously or eagerly? They can't even read their homework assignments, their assigned reading for school, or the instructions on their homework. Nevertheless, read for fun. And so why are parents now seeing a major decline in the number of kids that are reading voraciously or eagerly? The increasing allure of screens has played a huge part in this. Most kids in the US have a smartphone by the 6th grade, and while the pandemic learning loss did not help, a survey by the National Assessment of Educational Progress showed that the number of students who are between 9 and 13-year-olds who read for fun has dropped by 10% since 1984. The biggest reason, however, as to why kids aren't falling in love with learning is that the current education system doesn't teach kids to relate to the story. Although critical reading and thinking is important, especially in today's age where there are massive amounts of information, much of it being deceptive and unreliable, schools are teaching kids to be more analytical rather than learning to love the story. The disregard for story is starting as early as elementary school and putting pressure on teachers. We need to meet kids where they are. We need to solve the root of the problem, the larger educational system. We can't let tests determine how students learn. All the kids we work with love to read. We use specific tools with them to build their vocabulary in less than 12 minutes a day, and this is why they enjoy reading, because it's effortless for them. If you want your kids to fall in love with reading and even exceed standards, click the link below. When a child is 1 year old and they're using our programs, they are guaranteed to be reading by the time that they are 2 years old and reading at a high school level by the time that they are 5 years old. We have a parent who is a French Canadian whose son is less than 2 years old who's already using our programs to read full English sentences. If you want your kid to be reading at that level, click the link below and we will do a free reading assessment and consultation and point you and your family in the right direction. This is Jude Poku with Limitless Education Group. We'll talk with you soon.